Every year, nearly 35 million tourists visit Thailand, but increasingly, people aren't just visiting anymore. They're moving here. Retirees, digital nomads, remote workers, burnt out professionals, and people trying to escape the rising cost of modern life. Because in many Western countries, living comfortably now requires incomes that would have seemed wealthy just 10 years ago. Meanwhile, in Thailand, millions of people are discovering they can live well for a fraction of the cost. So in this video, we're breaking down why so many people are moving to Thailand, using real numbers, real costs, and the lifestyle changes driving this global shift. Let's get started. Welcome to the Abroad Budget. Let's start with the obvious reason: money. In the United States, the average monthly rent for a one-bedroom apartment now exceeds $1,700 in many major cities. Add car payments, insurance, healthcare, fuel, student loans, and groceries, and millions of people are spending most of their income just surviving. The average new car payment in America is now over $700 per month. Health insurance for a single person can easily cost another $400 to $800 monthly. And in many cities, even earning six figures no longer feels financially secure. Now, compare that to Thailand. In cities like Chiang Mai, a modern apartment can still cost between $250 to $500 USD per month. Local meals, $1 to $3. Public transportation, often less than $2 per day. That financial difference changes people's lives dramatically. According to multiple cost of living indexes, Thailand's overall living costs can be 40 to 60% lower than many Western countries. And for people earning foreign income remotely, that gap becomes incredibly powerful. Someone making $3,000 per month online might struggle financially in cities like Los Angeles or London. But in Thailand, that same income can support a very comfortable lifestyle. Affordable rent, daily dining out, gym memberships, domestic travel, and even savings. That's why Thailand consistently ranks among the world's top destinations for expat, retirees, and digital nomads. Not because it's free, but because the math simply works better. Remote work accelerated this trend massively. Before 2020, most people had to live near their jobs. Now, millions of workers can work online from anywhere with reliable internet, and Thailand positioned itself perfectly for that shift. Bangkok now has internet speeds comparable to many major Western cities. Chiang Mai became internationally famous among digital nomads because of its combination of low cost, good infrastructure, and high quality of life. In fact, some co-working memberships in Thailand cost less than what people spend on parking back home. And psychologically, people start questioning everything once they realize they no longer need to live near expensive cities just to earn an income. But this movement isn't about money. It's about burnout. In many countries, people feel trapped in a cycle of working more, spending more, and owning more, without actually becoming happier. Thailand exposes people to a different lifestyle, a simpler one, and often a more social one. Instead of giant homes and long commutes, people spend time outside, walking markets, eating fresh food, meeting friends at cafes, living with less. And surprisingly, many people discover their happiness increases even while their spending decreases. That realization can completely reshape someone's priorities. Now, to be fair, Thailand is not perfect, and some people underestimate the challenges. Tourist visas have limits. Long-term visa options can become expensive. Air pollution affects some northern cities during burning season, which is at times the first 3 months of the year. And healthcare, while affordable compared to America, still requires planning. For example, private health insurance for expats in Thailand can range from $50 to several $100s monthly, depending on age and coverage. And in tourist-heavy areas like Phuket, rent prices have risen sharply over the past few years. Thailand is affordable, but bad budgeting still catches people fast. And yet, despite all those challenges, people continue moving here, because for many expats, Thailand offers something difficult to measure with numbers: breathing room, financially, emotionally, and mentally. People often work fewer hours here, spend less time commuting, and spend more time actually living. And once someone experiences a lifestyle where basic living costs don't consume their entire paycheck, it becomes hard to return to constant financial pressure. That's why many expats say Thailand didn't just lower their expenses, it changed the way they think about life itself. So why are so many people escaping to Thailand? Because mathematically, for many people, the numbers simply make more sense. Lower housing costs, lower transportation costs, affordable food, better work-life balance, and a lifestyle that often feels less financially aggressive than modern Western living. But underneath all the numbers, many people are really searching for something deeper. More time, more freedom, less stress, and a life that feels intentional instead of constantly rushed. Thailand isn't perfect, but for millions of people, it represents the possibility of building a simpler and more affordable life. If you enjoyed this video, subscribe to the Abroad Budget for more honest conversations about money, intentional living, and building a smarter life abroad. And comment below, would you ever consider moving to Thailand? Thanks for watching. Blessings.